I lost 100 pounds in 5 months, and I get asked all the time, how exactly did I do it? They say abs are made in the kitchen, and they are absolutely right. So today, we're diving into 4 epic recipes that keep calories low, protein high, and most importantly, flavor elite. 2 variations of my tuna crunch bowl, a Mediterranean cucumber chicken bowl with my fire homemade tzatziki sauce, and my sweet and spicy chicken and broccoli bowl. 4 recipes for 4 bowls. Let's freaking go. Let's start off with the tuna recipes. So for the tuna, I absolutely love the chicken of the C brand, and you're getting 36 grams of protein per can. That's amazing. And then when we combine it with the non-fat Greek yogurt, which is also packed with protein and low calorie, we're gonna have a super high protein meal with very little calories. Step 1 is open the cans, drain it, and pro tip, rinse those cans out before you throw it away so your trash can doesn't smell like fish. The 2 drained canned tunas, I'm gonna put them in individual bowls. One is gonna be the spicy variant, and then the other is just gonna be normal. I wanna show you guys this quick, awesome little hack that I do where I can make my own essentially like spicy mayo alternative, even though it's not gonna be mayo. Still gonna give you the kick, which is what we're wanting the most if you like spicy stuff. For me, number 1 rule when it comes to food, especially when you're dieting, is it has to taste good. If it doesn't taste good, you're not gonna do this. You're not gonna continue to eat it. For me, I prioritize things tasting good as number 1. And then you can work on eating portion, but it has to taste good. Because of that, what I like to do is I have, basically, I love this because I always put salt, pepper, and garlic on everything. And this is salt, pepper, and garlic all in one spice. What I like to do is add a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic to my tuna. So I'm gonna put just a little dab, just like that. And honestly, it's up to you, right? Like how much you want it to taste, how salty you want it or not. For me, a little hit, and that's good. The other secret, MSG. Please do your research because there's so much hate on MSG. There's nothing wrong with it. It enhances the flavors of whatever you put it on. It brings out that umami in anything. And in moderation, just like everything, it's perfectly fine. MSG makes things taste better. So I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of MSG, just a little bit of MSG. And that's gonna bring out that flavor because I need things to taste good. The last step is the non-fat Greek yogurt. Most of the time, people make their tuna salad with mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is, it's rough because it's very calorie dense, has lots of fat. Non-fat Greek yogurt, again, this is the food of the gods, man. Like it has the craziest macros. For a 2/3 cup, 100 calories, 0 fat, 3% carbs, 17 grams of protein. 17 grams of protein for only 100 calories. That's pretty magical, man. Pro tip for you guys, if I'm just gonna be dead honest with you, it does not taste as good as mayonnaise, right? Mayonnaise tastes better than non-fat Greek yogurt. Maybe I'll do 2 different variations here so you can kind of see what that would look like. The absolute super healthiest version of this is 100% using non-fat Greek yogurt instead of mayonnaise. Hit it with about 2/3 cup, and I'm eyeballing everything because I've done this a million times. But for you guys, get a little scale. They're like 10 bucks on Amazon, so you can really weigh out each ounce and each gram. That's kind of what it looks like. And then I'll do the other version of it where you still kind of want that flavor. Maybe you're new to dieting and you missed that mayonnaise. You can do half Greek yogurt and then the other half. I like using avocado oil mayo because for me, it tastes just like mayonnaise. It's not Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip does not taste like mayonnaise to me. It tastes gross, but this tastes like mayonnaise, and this is like 1/3 the calories of actual mayonnaise. So this is not bad. For 1 tablespoon, it's only 40 calories, but you're not getting the protein of this, 17 grams of protein versus 0 grams, but it's okay. At least we're keeping it low calorie. Half non-fat Greek yogurt, and then we'll do half or a tablespoon, a little more than a tablespoon of the avocado oil mayo. This bowl is gonna taste better because it has mayo in it, but at least we're doing avocado oil mayo versus full-on mayo. I'm gonna mix these up. I like to add onions to my tuna salads because I like the crunch and I love the flavor of onions. So we'll do it 2 different ways as well. We'll do it raw onion style, and then we'll also do it air fried. I threw in salt, pepper, garlic with a little bit of MSG. If you are a garlicky person, so much Filipino food, so much Asian food has garlic. I put garlic on anything. So if you want to throw a little bit of garlic in here, be my guest. Bam. And then this one is the half mayonnaise, half non-fat Greek yogurt. Both have that salt, pepper, garlic, and MSG, so it's gonna taste amazing. The cool part about it is each of these bowls are gonna be less than 500 calories. So even if you quote pigged out and ate both of these bowls, you're still under 1,000 calories. That's the awesome part about making healthy meals that are low calorie. You can eat a lot of it. We'll do one that's going to be raw onion, and then we'll do one air fried or grilled style onions. And the cool thing about veggies too is they're not very calorie dense. You can eat a giant amount of this red cabbage and it's gonna be like 30 calories or less, but you're gonna get all of those vitamins, those nutrients, and you're gonna get all of that fiber and barely any calories, which is the goal, the most amount of nutrients in. And another pro tip, I don't know what the hell this thing is called, but I love this thing. It's that like clamp it and it cuts it into tiny little pieces. Oh my gosh, I love it. For the one that we're doing raw onion, let's just throw that on. Bam, look at that, amazing. And I don't have to do crap. We got perfect little tiny cubed onions ready to go. We'll throw that into the healthy version of our tuna. So we got that right there, kaboom. And now this tuna is gonna be crunchy and healthy. We're gonna get that onion and we're gonna be good to go. Give it more volume. So this one's pretty much done. We're just gonna cook the cabbage and onions. I like using red cabbage because I think it tastes a little bit better. I'm gonna break it all up. For both bowls, I'm gonna air fry them because I like air fried cabbage. I think it tastes amazing. Look at how much cabbage this is once you break it up. So what I like to do is I'm gonna put this in, try to spread it out pretty evenly. And I don't want to air fry it too long because if you do it for too long, it basically, you can burn cabbage pretty easily. We're gonna make it taste good. Now I'm gonna throw that onion in as well because I want my onions to be a little bit air fried also. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna grab my camera. This is what it looks like right now, right? We got a little layer of onions and red cabbage. And this is what I like to do. I have extra virgin olive oil right here. I'm gonna hit it a little bit, a little spritz, a little shake, a little spritz. All right, now, in terms of flavor, again, I like my stuff tasting good. So I'm gonna hit my veggies with a little bit of salt. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of pepper. Okay, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of garlic powder. I'm using this one because my other one that's like salt, pepper, garlic, the pieces of salt and pepper and garlic are kind of big, so it doesn't really stick to the veggies as much. You know me, I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of MSG, just a little bit. All right, so while we do that, I'm gonna throw it in the air fryer. I'm gonna probably go 400 degrees for 5 to 7 minutes. And while that's preparing, 400 degrees, I'll set it to 7 minutes. All right, veggies just finished. Let's check them out. Oh, this is perfect, perfect. A little bit crispy. Ooh, man, look at that. That's beautiful. That's exactly what we wanted. All right, veggies are cooked and good to go, and they are looking amazing. So we're gonna put those into the bowls right now. One bowl, we got grilled onions, grilled red cabbage, and then we'll get the other bowl. All right, so we got those two. Look at that, beautiful. And I'm just gonna basically throw that tuna right on top of that crispy red cabbage and grilled onions. I stopped eating my food. And the other one, which was half mayo, half non-fat Greek yogurt. And that's basically it. So this one's pretty much done. All right, it has the raw onion with a little bit of the grilled onion and cabbage. Because I'm hungry as hell, let's try this out. Here we go. Get a little bit of cabbage, a little bit of that tuna. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, I haven't eaten today yet, so oh my gosh. Love the crunch of that cabbage that was air fried. Those grilled onions, and then you got the raw onion pieces. Absolutely amazing. Now for this one, how are we gonna make it spicy mayo? Okay, so here's the secret. I got a little bit of a squeeze tube. What I'm gonna do, hit it with some non-fat Greek yogurt. Instead of mayo, we're using non-fat Greek yogurt. I'm just gonna do a little bit, and yeah, screw it. We'll make a good batch. So depending on how spicy you want your spicy mayo is the ratio that you're gonna do. I'm probably gonna do like 5 to 1 because I do like spice. Maybe 4 to 1. All right, so we got a fair bit of non-fat Greek yogurt in there, right? And I'm gonna hit it with salt, pepper, garlic. Not too much, but a fair amount. And then sriracha. So again, however you want it, like you test it out, right? If you want it more spicy, you add more sriracha. Less spicy, less sriracha. I do like spice, so I'm probably doing like 4 to 1. All right, so you got that all together and just shake it up. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh, I didn't get anything on myself. No, thank God. Okay, I don't know where that was coming out of. Where was that coming out of? Okay, I didn't squeeze the top all the way. Okay, let me shake that one more time. So we got that non-fat Greek yogurt in there with the salt, pepper, garlic, and the sriracha. And now you got this beautiful squeeze bottle that's basically spicy mayo, except not. And you're basically just adding protein and spice to whatever food. I'm doing it with the spicy tuna or with the tuna, but you can put this stuff on anything. So let me hit it real quick. Hopefully I can do this proper. Hit it with that spicy mayo. And yeah, I mean, I'll probably measure it out a little bit better, but I probably just added another 5 grams of protein in there with a little bit of spicy kick. Let's try it. That's what it looks like. Hopefully it's not too spicy, but if it's not spicy enough, you add a little bit more sriracha and you're good to go. This is with the spicy mayo and the grilled onions. So freaking good. I think it needs a little bit more sriracha. I want it to be a little bit more spicy. Made it a little bit more spicy. Shake it up. I'm gonna hit it a little bit more. See what it tastes like with the spicy mayo. So now it's a little bit more red, a little bit more orangey. There we go. Now it tastes more like spicy mayo. Like the stuff you see at sushi bars, that orange, except this one is protein packed. And because we hit it with that salt, pepper, garlic, it tastes amazing. Now this bowl, this is the one that had half mayo, half avocado oil mayo, and half non-fat Greek yogurt. So this one definitely tastes better than the other one. But then we added more protein with the spicy sriracha mayo. Oh, dang. All right. Damn, that's good. That's real good. Those are the 2 tuna crunch bowls built on a bunch of cabbage, built on a bunch of onions, built with non-fat Greek yogurt. You're getting insane amount of protein in and low calories. So for our chicken broccoli spicy bowl, I love frozen veggies because 1, they last forever. This is great value from Walmart. They last forever. You throw them in the freezer, you're good to go. And whenever you want them, all you gotta do is microwave them a little bit to steam them up. 4 minutes, 44 seconds. I'm weird like that. Why I like to microwave it first is to kind of like soften and steam the broccoli. And then we're gonna throw it in the air fryer to kind of crisp it a little bit. We got our broccoli thoroughly steamed. We're gonna throw that broccoli in that same air fryer. And we're gonna kind of treat it exactly how I did the cabbage. That extra virgin olive oil, we're gonna hit it with some spritz, a little shake, maybe 2 more spritz. And then same thing as before. We're going with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. My veggies got to taste good. And then a little bit of garlic powder. Put a little bit, oh, did it again. Okay, so the veggies are ready to go. I'm gonna put it in the air fryer for about 10 minutes. 400 degrees. All right, let's check in on that broccoli. Oh yeah, that is exactly what we're looking for. Look at that, steamy. And it's gonna be like soft on the inside, crunchy on the outside, and not overly burnt or anything. So that's what we're going for. We don't want the broccoli to be burnt. I want it to be crispy. So that's gonna be our base for our broccoli bowl, the Asian one, the sweet and spicy. I'm gonna put that on the side for now. What I'm gonna do with my cucumbers is I'm gonna chop them up a little bit more like long so that when I use this awesome thing, it's gonna be a little bit more longer pieces. So I'm gonna cut them maybe like 1.5 inch slices. Man, and I absolutely love cucumbers. I don't know why it took me forever to realize that cucumbers and pickles were the same thing. Am I the only one? I did not know they're the same. I'm using that same thing to kind of make like skinny little cuts, but because the pieces are kind of, or the cucumber pieces I cut are pretty long, it's going to create kind of like longer pieces of cucumber. So I kind of dig it like that. You know what I mean? Look at that. It's going to give it like more of a bigger crunch. So we're gonna prep these cucumbers. I love this thing. I don't know what this thing is called, but I'll put the link in the description in case you want to buy one of these on Amazon. They're so amazing. Look at that. Look at that. We just made so much cucumber. Now we're gonna have a beautiful cucumber salad type of bowl. Yeah, one cucumber is good enough. We're gonna make that homemade tzatziki sauce that I was talking about. We're gonna hit it with 1.5 cups of non-fat Greek yogurt. And this thing is gonna be so freaking good. If you like Greek food, like Mediterranean, you're gonna love this recipe. And then we're gonna do 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then we're gonna do 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. And we're gonna do 1/2 teaspoon of dill. Fresh dill would be better, but it's all good if it's not fresh. And then 2 teaspoons of garlic. And then 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. And then the last thing is going to be cucumber. And we're gonna do 1/2 cucumber grated. So you wanna use the big holes on your grater. And we're just gonna grate that cucumber down. And one last step with the cucumber is we want to drain it as much as we can of the liquid. So I'm going to take all that cucumber and squeeze it over the sink. Throw that into the bowl. And then one last thing, extra virgin olive oil. We're going to hit it with 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. And then we'll mix that up, and that's going to be the best, healthiest tasting tzatziki sauce you've ever made in your life. Tzatziki sauce and like garlic sauce, that's my jam. I absolutely love that. This stuff is so freaking good. And the best part is because we didn't make it with actual mayonnaise, we're using non-fat Greek yogurt. This thing is going to also add a bunch of protein to your macros whilst tasting good. And then I'm gonna prepare the chicken. So this is how I like to season my chicken. So I like to hit my chicken with a little bit of low sodium soy sauce. Oh man, I don't know why I wore white right now. I'm kind of scared. So a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of lime, salt, pepper, garlic, MSG, and I like to hit it with a little bit of garlic. Obviously, it's better if you have fresh garlic, like cloves of garlic, but you know, when we're meal prepping, when we're trying to eat healthy and eat consistently, there's nothing wrong with minced garlic. So I'm gonna throw 2 heaping teaspoons of minced garlic. So check that out. That is soy sauce, a little bit of lime, salt, pepper, garlic, and then minced garlic. That's kind of like my base. And then I'll add other things to it if I want it to taste a little bit different. So you'll see what I'll do when I try to make it a little bit more Mediterranean. We're gonna massage the chicken. So right now I have 4 boneless, skinless chicken thighs in here. And we're gonna use basically 2 chicken thighs per bowl. And that's gonna get you, I'll put the macros of these bowls up on the screen later. So that's what that looks like. I'm gonna rinse my hands, but that's what the chicken marinade looks like. We're going to do 400 degrees for 7 minutes on one side, and then 400 degrees, 7 minutes on the other side. So we wanna put the chicken down as a single layer in the air fryer. Boneless, skinless chicken thighs, pretty much perfectly perfect. So that's what that's gonna look like. Again, 7 minutes one side, 7 minutes. We're gonna flip the chicken and do 7 minutes on the other side. All right, it's been 7 minutes and I'm about to flip the chicken. Looking fabulous. Oh my gosh, steaming the camera up. So I'm gonna flip that chicken. Gosh, I love air fryers, man. It makes cooking so much easier. So we flip the chicken and back into the air fryer for 7 more minutes. at 400 degrees. Chicken is just about done. Wait for that little ding. We will check on it. Man, look at that. You know that's good. But just to be safe, we're gonna get out our thermometer and make sure we poke it at the thickest point. And we're looking for 165. And we got, yep, we're at 169. So it's basically perfectly cooked. We have our two bases for our chicken bowl. This one is the air fried broccoli with a little bit of onion. And then this is this cucumber and onion. And we're gonna prep the chicken for both of these bowls. I'm literally just gonna cut it up into little pieces. Again, we're doing 2 chicken thighs per bowl. Gosh, that looks so good. It smells so good. Because the base is not like beans or rice or pasta or potatoes, this is gonna be super low calorie, right? We have it on a bed of veggies instead of a bed of carbs. If I can make the veggies taste good, you know, like the way that we did the broccoli, right? We hit it with extra virgin olive oil. We hit it with salt, pepper, garlic. We hit it with some MSG. First, we steamed it. Those veggies are so freaking good. They're not like nasty raw veggies. They are tasty. And you can do it with whatever you want, right? With the tuna bowls, we did cabbage and onion. You can do Brussels sprouts, whatever it is, the type of veggies that you like. I'm not a chicken breast kind of guy because chicken breast is so dry and it doesn't taste as good. It's not as juicy. And honestly, our bodies need a little bit of that fat. So I really like boneless, skinless chicken thighs. With the Asian one, it's super simple. I love this dude, Hughes sugar-free dipping sauce. This is his sweet spicy chili sauce. It is amazing. It is so freaking amazing. And look at these macros. 5 calories per 2 tablespoons. Because if we accidentally put 6 tablespoons or 8 tablespoons, at most, we're putting 20 calories at most. But there's no way. I probably put like 2 tablespoons in there right now. The sulforaphane that may have been killed from our air frying, we're gonna put a little bit of black mustard seed on our Asian inspired chili bowl, because this has that enzyme that sometimes gets killed by high heat to ensure that the broccoli's sulforaphane gets activated. So I like to put a little bit of a sprinkle of that, less than a teaspoon. But that's all you need. And that bowl is done. Feeny. So we got the Asian inspired sweet spicy chili. A little spicy. For the Mediterranean one, just to make it a little bit more Mediterranean Greek, I like to hit it with a little bit of oregano. I like to hit it with a little bit of paprika. Of course, we hit it with that homemade tzatziki sauce that we made earlier. Again, this thing is gonna add protein and it's gonna add that Mediterranean flavor. So I probably hit it with half a cup of our tzatziki sauce. And that one's done. So I kind of, in between the bowls, I already killed the tuna, the spicy tuna one. But there we go. We got all the bowls. Let me grab the camera and get up close and personal to all of them. So we got the tuna, the crunch tuna with the onions and the air fried red cabbage. We got the sweet and spicy Asian style chicken bowl on air fried broccoli and onions. And then we got the paprika, oregano, Mediterranean style chicken on a bed of cucumbers and onions with that homemade tzatziki sauce that's non-fat Greek yogurt based. Let's dig in and see what this actually tastes like. I'm gonna get a bunch of the chicken with that tzatziki sauce and cucumber. Here we go. Let me get up close to the camera. Cheers. Sometimes I don't know which one I like more, you know, the more like Greek Mediterranean or the Asian, but man, that homemade tzatziki sauce. All right, now we're gonna try the Asian, the air fried broccoli with the sweet and spicy sauce. Holy heck. Oh man. All right, here we go. We got the, It's just whatever hits my mouth last is my favorite. The chicken bowls are like way better than the tuna, but the tuna's still good. Much lower calories, a little healthier. Chicken you can eat like every single day and it's fine. Tuna you got to be a little bit more careful because you can't eat tuna every single day because it has mercury and stuff. But still freaking good. That's because I ate the entire bowl earlier. Here's that spicy sriracha for the spicy mayo. Hit it with that. Get some of that spicy mayo on there. Here we go. I love spice. I sweat a lot. And sometimes my booty cheeks don't like spice on the way out, but my mouth loves spice. Well, there you have it. 2 different chicken bowls, 2 different tuna bowls, all amazing macros, low calorie, high protein, and taste flavor elite. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys like these recipes, because I got a bunch of different recipes, good for diets and pretty keto friendly. Like, we're not eating carbs right now. This is how I lost 100 pounds in 5 months. Not by eating tasteless crap food and starving myself. I was eating fantastically good food that filled me up because I was putting it on a bed of veggies and fiber and all that stuff. You can do it. You can do it if you eat smarter and you cook your own food. Check out my other videos if you want to know exactly how I lost 100 pounds in 5 months. I have a video specifically on the exercises I was doing, a video specifically on the supplements that I was taking, and this is part 2 of exactly what I was eating. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Oh gosh. Oh, now I can pig out when no one's look. You still here? What are you doing here, man? Video's done. You gotta go. Anyone know that reference? All right, I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.